Why does Progressive work hard for truckers? Because truckers unite the world. They unite kids with their first drum sets and parents with earplugs. But truckers can't do this if they're not on the road. That's why Progressive has over 360 heavy truck employees to help truckers stay on time and on track. Quote truck insurance today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
As a small business owner, sometimes it feels like no matter how much planning you do, there's always surprises, like an urgent, expensive repair. But here's a surprise you will like. With Progressive, small business owners save 13% on their commercial auto insurance when they pay in full. So enjoy a surprise for once. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
All right, so our listener, Lorena, reached out with a situation that she wants some perspective on. I'm going to be honest. I think she's just being a Karen.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Oh, wow.
We'll see what you think. Serena has the DM that she sent. Read it, please.
My neighbor keeps parking in front of my house every single day. I know it's a public street, but it started to feel inconsiderate. So I finally left a note on their car just asking them to leave that spot open when they can. But now they still parked there. Like the note didn't even matter. So now I'm sitting here like, do I leave another note? Do I say something face to face? Or do I just accept it and let it go?
You accept it and you let it go. You literally said in the very first sentence, you're like, so I know it's a public street. Ding. That's it. That's it. You can't do anything.
People are crazy. Do you want to get shot over a parking spot that's not yours?
That's the thing. Yeah. People are just, you don't know anymore.
I'm actually with this girl. I don't like when people do that. And I understand it's a free world. Like, it's a free street. You can park wherever. But it's like, what's next? They're going to park in your driveway because you let them do this.
That's not the same thing.
Then you can tell them to leave because that's your property.
And then also, when you want to look out your window, you don't want to see some random car. You want to see, like, the view. Like,
I
the
agree.
view of the houses.
I do agree with you. It's not. I don't like it, but what can you say?
You can't really say anything, but I can tell you what, you can cause living hell for that car.
How?
First thing is face your sprinkler that way and just let it hit the car.
The water spots, those suck.
Oh my God.
Those off.
Oh, that crappy water.
Yeah.
So do you leave it alone or do you retaliate? That is the question. We'll talk to Lee next and see what he thinks. All right, our listener Lorena reached out because she's tired of her neighbor parking in front of her house every day. And she made it clear she knows it's a public street, but she just feels like the driver's starting to be inconsiderate because she left a note.
Yeah.
Lee, what's it sound like to you, bro?
Okay, so this is simple. For it to be a public street, can't really force nobody to move.
I've never cared when people park in front of my house ever. Like I
don't either.
In my mind, yeah. I know that it's the street, and I'm like, yo, you snooze, you lose, man. If you got it, you got it. Like I got my driveway. I don't care what anybody's got.
Yeah, I saw a video like that, and they really came for this person. Like, but in my mind, I'm like, it's a public street. Like, it's free parking to whoever decides to pull up there. Just because you own the house don't mean you own that.
My Nana is 88 years old, and she gets so mad when someone parks in front of her house. Like, she goes and tells them stuff, and she lives by herself. I'm like,
Oh my
Nana,
God.
stop. And she lives in the hood, and she doesn't even have a car. I'm like, what
the hell?
Yes.
That's just old age. That's like your grandpa sitting on his porch asking the kids to stay off his grass.
I live in a cul-de-sac, so I don't gotta worry about that.
Your hairline's a what?
That's mine.
That's Matt.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
What are we talking about inside tea time today?
J. Cole has signed a professional basketball deal.
I'm over him.
Yeah, I know, bro.
I'm over him.
I've had enough. We'll talk more about it next. Let's talk J. Cole.
Yeah.
For some reason, now he's signed a basketball
Yeah,
deal.
and he's like this big thing now.
When I saw this online, I swear to God, I thought it was April Fool's, but Matt said it's on ESPN and everything.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, this is real.
Okay, what is going on?
He is joining the Nanjing Monkey Kings in the Chinese Basketball Association, which is one of the biggest leagues in the world, but they're not very great. So they're ranked 17th in standings through 32 games, and they're currently 11-21.
What makes him sign to them, you think? Like, how does he even know that they're interested? Does he reach out to them? Do they scout him?
I wonder if he has like a scouting video that he sends, like a reel.
Like a highlight reel?
Yeah.
This guy made like a YouTube short or whatever kind of talking about it.
J. Cole can play professional basketball. Now, for everyone that thinks that this is just a celebrity trying to fulfill like maybe a childhood dream or anything, J. Cole is actually a great hooper. He can play basketball. He played at his high school. He even walked on to St. John's University. And he's consistently been around the game. He played in the celebrity game. And I think that's where a lot of people first got to see him hoop as a hooper, right? Like you could be like, oh dang, he actually can ball. Still has a itch to play the game. Why not go over and chase your dream? Why not try to make it to the NBA? It would be so cool. One of the greatest artists in the world and potentially going to be in the NBA. I would love to see that.
Do you think when J. Cole gets a foul, he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you that way.
I'm going to stop playing.
Coming up next. Tino Casino Radio.
For all my moms out there, have you ever wondered how your son views you? This is kind of interesting. How your son or how sons see their mom at every age. We'll share it with you next.
Ooh.
Every day as a small business owner feels like solving a puzzle. One moment you're cruising along, and the next, there's a shipping snag that has you scrambling. But here's a surprise you will like. With Progressive, small business owners save 13% on their commercial auto insurance when they pay in full. So go ahead, surprise yourself. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Ever wonder who's out there making the world go round? It's truckers. Who unites baristas with coffee beans? Truckers. Who unites dogs with their favorite chew toy? Truckers. That's why Progressive offers truckers even more protection with Cargo Plus coverage to keep truckers moving right along. Quote truck insurance today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions. Not yet available in California, New York, and Virginia.
For all my mamas out there, have you ever wondered, I wonder how my son views me?
No, but I do like.
No.
You don't care what he thinks of you?
No, can I finish my sentence, please?
Can you?
Well, yeah, stop talking.
You
Stop
took a
talking.
pause.
No.
And we didn't cut you off.
Are you guys done?
I think so.
No, I was saying I never wonder like what does he think of me, but the moments where I put him to sleep and he just like reaches for like my hand and like that's how he falls asleep, I'm just like, oh, like I'm his like home, his comfort. So like in that sense, like I just live in the moment.
All right, so number one, from birth until the age of 5, your son views you as his whole world. Your arms are home. Your voice calms him. Your presence tells his nervous system that the world is safe. In these early years, your warmth becomes the foundation of how he understands comfort and security.
See, I feel like that's like the stages that we're in right now.
Well, that's about to change because he's 6, right?
Yeah.
All right, ages 6 through 10. You cheer him on. You notice his efforts and you celebrate who he's becoming. He might not always say it out loud, but he is asking, does my mom think I'm capable? When you believe in him, he starts to believe in himself. So right now you need to be his biggest cheerleader.
I am. I'm
apparently.
always hyping him up.
Okay.
We are always hyping him up, right? We?
This is about moms.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you, Matt.
Ages 11 through 14. He's changing quickly. His emotions get bigger. Words sometimes get fewer. And he might seem distant. But deep down, he still wants to know you're in his corner. Even when he pushes away, he's quietly asking, does mom still get me? So basically, this is a nice way of saying from 11 to 14, he's going to kind of push you off.
I know I'm scared of that stage, but I will always be there for him.
Okay. Ages 15 through 18.
Hey.
It says how you treat him, talk to him, and respect him teaches him how relationships should feel. Your example becomes one of the first blueprints for how he's going to treat women in the future.
Well, I hope I'm teaching him that now and not at 15.
I feel like he's too young to probably pick that up now, right? Like
Yeah,
he's
right
not
now,
thinking
yeah.
about
Yeah, but I feel like
maybe
they-
subconsciously.
and they see how you treat each other, you and your husband, that kind of thing.
All right, ages 19 to 21.
Oof.
It says you gotta begin to step back while still offering some guidance. But when you respect his independence, he will learn to trust his own decisions and step into his adulthood with confidence.
I'm hoping it's a little bit sooner than that.
And then ages 21 plus, it says he starts to see the sacrifices, the stress, and the quiet ways you loved him from behind the scenes. And then he'll realize she's cared more than I ever noticed.
I do think about that sometimes, about just like me and my husband. I'm like, I wonder when he's older if he's going to look back and think like, dang, like, my parents really did do all of that for me.
That's the goal,
yeah,
right?
I hope
My
so.
God.
Like,
Or
I
what
hope.
if he's like they could have done more.
That's Nicasio's kid.
For real, yeah.
You never know. That's the crazy thing with kids. That's the weirdest thing to me when I think about kids. You do all the work, right, and prep them in the best ways that you think. But it's still, once they grow up, it's on them to figure out how they view you.
Well,
and
There's that trend. It started with the whole Victoria Beckham thing and her son, how there was all that drama. But there's this trend of people like taking videos of their kids like laid out at the pool and just like living their best life. And it's like capturing this moment in case my son tries to say he had a traumatic childhood.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's funny.
There are a ton of rideshare drivers that are quitting all around the country, and it's because of one thing. We'll share it with you next.
Matt, you quit?
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is crazy, man. Rideshare drivers all across the country are either quitting or on the brink of quitting, all because of the high gas prices.
Damn.
I bet.
But just charge more. Charge us more.
But that's what everyone's doing, and that's why, like, I feel like everything's tanking.
Yeah.
Because people can't. It's so tough to live. Like,
Yeah.
that sounds nuts, but everything is
It's more
so
expensive.
expensive.
It's crazy.
Get your money up, boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I posted a video on my Instagram talking about how I love having my electric car right now because, bro, I mean, I feel bad for everybody
Don't
that doesn't.
rub it in.
No,
I know.
don't feel bad. Because they had a chance to.
I mean, you still can get an electric car. You can go out there. You don't have to get like the most expensive one. You can go out there. Get, Chevy has nice little EVs.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
there's
Kia.
there's a ton of options. I just feel like, man, like
I have a Kia.
the reason I love my electric vehicle is because the only thing I have to worry about is tires. I don't worry about oil changes. I don't worry about gas. I don't worry about anything.
Does your electricity bill go up a ton?
No,
Do you know it? No?
You can't
Really?
even tell, bro.
Really, my electricity bill is more expensive because of my air conditioner.
Yeah.
How often do you have to charge your car?
Just depends. I
Depends
mean,
where
I
you go.
feel like I usually charge every 2 days.
Yeah, me too.
Something like that. And then depending on where you go, if there's a charger, you just plug in and get the extra juice.
Oh, it's great. And you can sit there and scroll while you're eating.
My God. That's the thing in my video. I posted it yesterday. I go watch the video. It's at Tino on Instagram. It started off by me getting out of the car and I look at the camera very confident and I grab my plug and I plug it in.
Oh my God.
And then I get in and I turn on Netflix on the screen, obviously in the car.
Yeah.
And then I scroll and find a movie. And then I sit back and turn my AC on, put my hands up, just relax and watch a movie while it charges.
Yeah, but what if you gotta be somewhere,
isn't
man?
that better than when you're going to get gas and you're like, hurry up, you got to pump, hurry up.
But it
Someone's
takes
trying
like
to-
30 seconds to pump. How long does that take
Exactly.
to charge?
It doesn't matter. You're watching a movie.
Tino Cochino Radio. Yeah.
All right, so it's time to have a real conversation with our producer, Matt.
Okay.
He just
Oh, finally.
realized that his wife put a privacy screen on her iPhone.
Oh,
Right.
shout out.
Matt, people only do that when they're cheating.
That's what I wanted to ask you guys. Should I be worried? I am very secure in my relationship, and I feel like my wife would never do that to me. So when I saw the privacy screen, I'm like, I'm gonna see what the guys think.
Oh, I think it's fine. Maybe she just doesn't. Maybe she has a nosy coworker.
Yeah, I asked her why she got it. She says she's sick of the kids like creeping and peeking at her phone.
Do you
and stuff.
think like the muscular man you are and like you come home and you're very manly.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you make her faithful?
I feel like she's faithful because we took an oath in front of God.
Oh,
on the
that's not
altar.
why.
I don't even understand the question he
I don't
asked.
know, he's
Meaning,
trolling.
like, does he make her faithful? Is he man enough to make her faithful? Or is he
go.
just like this shrimp that comes home every day? He's like, damn, I need a real man.
And that's how he feels about you.
that? Yeah, of course. Yeah. He's projecting his own feelings.
I don't know.
on me.
I mean, do you or your husband have privacy screens, Serena?
No, we don't. But also, even if he did, like, we have each other's passwords.
She also changed her password and then took me off her screen. Took my picture off of her cover screen. Just kidding about those.
Oh.
That I would be worried. I am
He
just
wanted to
kidding.
see a real reaction.
We have the same
Well, she
passwords.
doesn't even wear her engagement ring.
That's
Wedding
true.
Her actual,
Nothing.
wedding ring.
I mean, yeah, she has nothing that represents you.
She doesn't. She has a little necklace that says Matthew.
Guys, she has nothing that represents him, like physically. She didn't take his last name.
Correct.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She now has removed you from the phone and has a privacy screen.
Yes, but that's all like fluff stuff. In real life, we are good together. We love each other. We work on our relationship, so I'm not worried at all.
I don't think she's cheating, but
Oh.
I'm just thinking
Hey.
because I feel like you always tell us examples of like where you're telling her no for things. So maybe this is like her disconnecting, and she really needs you to step it up.
Oh my god.
Who do we have on the line?
No, here's what I think. This is real. You know how Serina reads her smut books?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like maybe Jess is getting into that because you guys aren't having enough fun.
Right.
And so she doesn't want you to know that she's reading those. So she's reading them on her phone.
Dang, Serena.
Ooh, maybe.
Oh, you wouldn't get mad if she read them.
No, I
It's
wouldn't
not
care.
a big thing.
But it's like
Yeah.
crazy because you're not getting that at home, so you have
so
to
you gotta
get
get
it.
the fulfillment from a book.
That's not why we read these books.
Serena,
Yeah,
you don't
it's
have to
just-
defend it.
It's
a
just
math topic.
entertainment. It's just entertainment.
Someone-
So in that case, so's corn.
I agree. We're on the same page.
Different.
How like what's something that your partner did that made you think they were cheating, or vice versa? Let's talk to Dawn next. Hers is crazy,
Yeah.
but the funny thing about her, she was actually cheating. Wow, we'll talk to her next. All right, we're talking about things that you or your partner did that made you think one or the other was cheating. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk to Dawn. What happened?
He had GPS on my phone, and I'm going to a hotel with my other baby daddy, and he's standing across the street from me.
Hold on. So were you guys together? Like you were in a relationship with this guy, and you were creeping behind his back with your former baby daddy, right?
Yeah, I was sort of creeping.
Okay, and so you're mad at him.
Shout out.
I wasn't mad. I was just like, what the hell? This is... I couldn't explain it.
I mean, yeah, I would be shocked too. But isn't that kind of like the same thing as someone having your location on your iPhone?
Yeah, I think so.
I've never kept tabs on anybody. It's like as much as I do want to know, I also just
Don't wanna
because
know.
I feel like I monitor it all day,
Yeah, you don't want to know that.
especially when you're cheating.
I was gonna say it's a little different from sharing location because you're actually sharing. This was like he secretly did
Be up
something.
on your location.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's standing over there with his little homegirl, like they about to get down with us. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Oh damn! So y'all made it into a little
foursome action.
Hey, what's your IG?
Tino Radio. Yeah.
Ooh, this is a good question. When you're feeling disconnected, do you feel it's okay to withhold sexy time from your partner?
Crazy work.
I mean, if I'm feeling disconnected, usually I'm just not in the mood.
Oh
It's not
my
that I'm
God.
That would bring you
withholding.
closer, no? Let's think about it, and we'll talk about it next. Okay, this is a good question. I want you to think about it. We're going to listen, and then we're going to talk about it. When you're feeling disconnected from your partner, do you feel it's okay to withhold sexy time?
I personally think that one of the most foolish things that a woman can do with her husband is withhold sex. You're asking for trouble. I think that we as people have learned that risk and reward, or consequence and reward, have become the way of training someone, right? So if you act a certain way, you'll get sex. If you don't act a certain way, you won't get sex. I think that is a disaster waiting to happen, because if he's not having sex with you,
He's having some sex.
he's having sex somewhere.
I know men who lived in sexless marriages. How can you give your husband sex if you haven't felt emotionally connected with him for a long time? That's 6 months is a long time.
I feel like how did I get to 6 months not feeling emotionally connected?
Serena, what's it sound like to you?
I mean, I guess, okay, if it's going 6 months, obviously there's a deeper issue there than it is the sex. It's probably like, yeah, the communication. I don't think it's necessarily like withholding. But yeah, if I'm not in the mood, then I'm not in the mood.
If you're not in the so if that's the case and he needs it, because men need it.
I mean, both partners need it
people
at the
need
end of the
it,
day.
yeah.
But it's just like,
But what if he gets
like
it somewhere else? You
how
gonna get mad at him?
Okay, so like how you say, I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the mood. But if he's in the mood and he is in the mood, or vice versa, then what?
Well, then hopefully he can get me in the mood.
Right?
Right?
That's so much work, though.
My wife says it all the time, though. If she doesn't feel connected to me, we're not having sex.
Exactly.
And I agree. I think that's a valid. I don't want my wife. I don't want my wife to fake it and just do it for the sake of me.
If you're saying like, oh, like if the man needs sex, then like, yeah, we should be having sex. Then and we need emotion, then you should be giving us emotion.
Exactly.
I'll tell my girl, I'm like, if you're not gonna give it to me, where do I get it? And I'll let her answer that.
There's this massage parlor.
Tino Radio.
There is apparently emoji etiquette when it comes to dating. I want to share it with you next, just to make sure you're not doing the wrong thing or sending the wrong signals. Yikes.
Emoji.
Let's talk dating emoji etiquette.
Ooh.
I didn't even know this was a thing, but it does kind of make sense. Like if you send certain emojis and you're dating, they could be taken a certain way, I guess.
Like the peach?
It's
Yes.
Tino Cochino Radio, and Serina will fill us in.
Yes, so dating experts are saying do not overdo it with emojis because it comes off as immature or trying too hard, especially early on. And some of the red flags, the eggplant, don't do that.
It depends how, like...
I mean...
What if you really want eggplant parmesan? Like
It's
for
a
your
good
first
vegetable.
date?
It's healthy.
I suppose, but you know where her head's probably going, and she's like, oh, creep. The water droplets, or being overly flirty with, like, I don't know, maybe like the kissy faces, like, what's
I'm
that?
using that. I feel like if you're a dude and you're just starting to date, you shouldn't even be using emojis. Like, I think once you're in the
Yes.
relationship, I feel like it can be cutesy.
At all? Like laughing emoji?
Not a, maybe, that might be the only one.
I use that a lot.
Maybe a laughing one. But other than that, I feel like, especially now with girls that get the ick and feel like everything's cringe, they're going to be like, oh my God, all he does is emoji.
Well, yeah, and the experts are saying it should add conversation, not replace it, which goes back to kind of what you're saying. Like, yeah, like don't replace conversation with these, I don't know, like don't send all these emojis and then I have to like guess what you're saying.
Yeah, instead of just texting
Yes.
what you want to say.
I just feel like women will look at men as less than when you're using emojis.
That's what you're saying, immaturity, right? You look at it, oh, this is a little boy, not a real
Yeah, like the
man.
most you're getting from me is laugh out loud. Like I'm not gonna send like the laughing face emoji.
LOL, that's immature too, I think.
No, but that's as far as you're gonna go. I feel like that's regular talk when it comes to texting.
You send me a lot of emojis.
I do, but we're not dating.
eggplants?
We're fully in.
What does that mean?
We're invested.
In?
Each other.
Yeah.
Since when?
I've been trying to. I changed my status on my Facebook. You haven't.
Because I don't even. Fine, I'm out. We're out. Yeah, fine. You want it all out there? This is why I got a divorce. Me and Nicasio have been dating for 3 months.
Oh,
Nice.
Such a
There
weight
it
off
is.
my shoulders now.
Oh my God, you were right the whole time.
I can breathe.
I knew you were in love with him.
Oh my God.
That's what my ex told me.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Marriage has 3 steps. I'm curious to see if you agree with these. Are you in one of these right now? Maybe you'll completely disregard it. We'll share them with you next and see what you think. So this says that marriage apparently has 3 stages, and our producer Matt will share them with us. Let's see if these make any sense.
Stage 1, everything is perfect. You overlook anything you dislike about each other. You're excited about your life together. You want to serve each other unconditionally. This is called the lovey stage.
I was like, that's the
Honeymoon.
beginning.
Yeah, yes.
The honeymoon, yeah.
It's a short stage.
That makes sense. Wow, you're miserable.
No, I'm
dude.
just kidding. It can be
He's
short. Depends on
right.
the person.
Short stage.
Okay. Number 2.
When they start to irritate you, you begin to notice each other's imperfections. You start yelling and arguing, even over the smallest things. You criticize, you complain, you begin to resent each other. You start to question the marriage, and I feel like this is where marriages end because they don't work on it to get to stage 3.
Why do you think you have to work on it? Like when there's so many options in the world, maybe everyone.
I mean,
like,
marriage isn't for everybody. If you just want to bounce around, that's fine.
Everything for the most part has an expiration date.
Right.
Everything breaks, everything, whatever.
Yeah.
So why do you have to stay in one relationship for your entire life? You don't think
you don't have to.
Relationships can be stages? Like this is a person that helps you through this stage of your life and then you move on to the next stage with a different person?
I mean, you can do that, but I think when you get married, your intent is to be with this person forever and to work on things when times
And
get
create a
hard.
family and
I
stuff.
get that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, we've been taught this from the beginning, right? Like, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just find your person and be with that person. But then so many people cheat and steer and do all these different things because you have these internal feelings, which
Right.
is basically, like, you can't, like, that's your inside telling you, yo, do this or be with this person or look for this. But then you fight it based on what you've been taught.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, but I couldn't be with multiple people. Like
I'm not saying be with multiple people. I'm saying like you again stages. Like you have like you're with your husband now, and maybe that's your person for your stage for your kids, and you guys raise them or whatever. And then they're 20 years old and they're all gone. And now, do you move on to the next stage of your life?
I'd want him in every stage of my life.
I had a friend who said that relationships should be 2-year contracts. At the end of the 2 years, you decide if you want to re-up or move on to the next contract.
I think that's a win because
I mean,
it's
it
like
could be.
it's just checking in with your partner. Like, yo, are we still good? I feel like doing this with my life. What do you feel like doing? Like,
Yeah.
why is that? That should be normal, don't you
That
think?
should be normal. It's not a contract. It's just communication.
I feel like when people try to make it work, like whenever they, like in Matt's case, they go through like, the whole marriage counseling and stuff like that. I feel like they're not doing it because they really want to make it work with that person. They love them. I feel like they fear of the whole divorce thing, and just it all being bad, and you guys didn't make it work. Like that's what they fear. That's what they're working on.
Outside perspective.
That's exactly what they're working on.
But I feel like a real love is spending your life with someone, getting through the hard times, because you are two different people.
But you don't feel the way you do with your wife now to when you first met her.
No, but I would die for my wife now. Back then, I just wanted to get with my wife. Now I would die for my wife and
There
my
you go,
family.
Matt.
Well, because the kids
right.
are involved, right?
Well, there's a lot of factors.
What's stage 3?
Stage 3. You stuck with it. You pushed through together. Now you understand each other. You understand how the other person operates. This is where you experience real love. You recognize each other's strengths and weaknesses and accept them.
I was going to say, I think you go through these 3 stages constantly, though. I don't think it's like you finally got to stage 3. I think you get to stage 3, and then you get back to that, like, oh, like, we're so in love. And then I think because you're constantly changing as people, and if you're with this person for years, you're probably going to hit that second stage again.
Yeah,
and then,
the resentment.
Yeah.
And you work through it.
Yeah.
Just like anything else in life.
What's next? After you get married, what's the next spark? Like, you're going to wake up to the same guy, and the thing is, he's not going to get better. It's just
What
age.
guy are you waking up next to?
It's just age and, like, it's just everything. Like, he lets go of his, weight and all that stuff like that. So, like, what are you looking forward to? Death?
I think a lot of people just like to be comfortable.
That's what it is.
But what's wrong with being like happy and comfortable in your relationship? I don't want to be with somebody that I don't feel comfortable with.
Yeah, but
Right.
I mean, there's probably another person out there that can make you feel.
You want to be comfortable, but it's almost like you don't want to be too comfortable.
I
you want to go out and
but
do things
comfortable
with
can
other
mean
people.
happy too. I don't think comfortable means lazy necessarily.
Do you
Depends
think
on
when
the
people
context.
defend it the way they are, it's like they're
It's because it's not working.
They don't
I
wanna
mean,
have it.
obviously you
working.
guys are hurt, so like,
I'm not hurt. I haven't started.
You know what's it's so crazy that Serena and Matt's mics both just went out right now.
Oh yeah,
It's so weird.
it was just like the relationship.
Let's high five.
Put your pants back on.
Tino Catino Radio.
Yeah, turn it up.
All right, we're playing Are You Smarter Than Nicasio? We've got Megan on the line, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. Nicasio's going to hit you with a question. He'll give you the multiple choice answers. Pick the right one and we'll hook you up, all right?
Okay.
Which rapper had a butterfly tattoo on his face, which he later covered it up? Is it A, The Game, B, Lil Wayne, or C, Kevin Gates?
B?
No, it's not Lil Wayne. That's a good guess.
Not Lil Wayne, even though he has a ton of tattoos.
Yeah.
So it's either The Game or Kevin Gates.
I say A, The Game.
It is The Game.
The Game.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's back when he was, what was the TV show? Love is Blind? Or not? What was it? Change of Heart. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I liked it.
Like, it was before he was famous, and so like you would basically go on a date with somebody, or like they was your partner, and then they would let you go on a date with somebody else, and then your partner got to decide if they had a change of heart. Are they going to stay with you or pick the other person?
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
It was.
I would have picked The Game.
Let's see. Coming up next, we're going to talk about small habits that can age you faster than smoking.
Hey,
That's crazy.
okay.
Man.
Next. All right, small habits that age you faster than smoking. I'm curious. What are they, Matt?
Chronic sleep deprivation, less than 7 hours a night.
Dang, I don't think I get
Oh,
that.
everyone's getting that.
I feel that. I don't know. I mean, we talked about this recently. It's like sometimes I want 7 hours, but then I feel like I slept too much. And
Groggy.
it's so hard to figure out the right amount of sleep for you. What else?
Eating a diet high in sugar and processed foods.
I mean, yeah, we know
Common
that.
sense, yeah.
Chronic stress and not managing it. Stress, man, that'll age you.
Stress, yeah. One time I got what was it? It was something like
Take your time,
It
bro.
was a disease that caused it was from stress. Old people get it.
I mean,
shingles?
Shingles. Yes, I got
You
shingles.
got shingles?
And they said that we've been having a high number of teenager young people come in
What's
and having
stressing you
that.
out?
I don't just life it's just gas prices are high.
Is that when your hair fell out?
Can you
as a
drive an
teenager?
No.
electric car?
That was before.
All right. Not protecting your skin from the sun. That's an obvious one. That'll age you.
Yep.
Sitting for long periods without moving.
Yep.
Constantly looking down at your phone. I didn't know about this. You get a tech neck. You ever got tech neck?
Yes.
Really?
Have you noticed that your fingers have formed to your phone from using it too much?
Oh
like
yeah,
your pinky?
You have the little
do you
indent right
mean?
there.
Yeah, there's a little indentation.
Yeah.
From
Right here?
from how you hold your phone all the time.
From
I just
sitting,
think
yeah.
I have crooked fingers.
Oh yeah,
I
you
mean,
can tell.
probably, but
That's just genetics, Serena.
Oh my god.
it's still a thing though.
Yeah.
Drinking alcohol excessively holding grudges and not forgiving, that goes along with stress.
Speaking of alcohol, real quick, let's just derail.
Yeah.
I've noticed I haven't enjoyed any alcoholic drinks lately. Like, I like to drink.
Right.
Like, I like the vibe of it. I like the, just the energy that it brings. But every drink that I've had lately, I don't like. Normally my go-to is a Jack and Coke. Very simple. I feel like they taste disgusting lately. I don't know if it's just they're not mixing it right. Yeah. It doesn't taste good. But I'm like, damn, I want to drink. Then I'm like, normally I'll do like a reposado tequila with a little pineapple. But I haven't found one that tasted good lately. I don't know. Can you lose?
Evolving.
Like,
yes.
Can you lose your
palate? Is evolving.
Yeah. So what am I into now?
Maybe just like old musk whiskey.
Old
Have you
musk
tried
whiskey.
a margarita?
I haven't had a margarita in a long time. I feel like margaritas have so much sugar.
Maybe you just need to stop drinking. Maybe that's your body telling you.
Boring.